Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk: The Fall of Winterhome. So we've made a few discoveries, and we're making decent progress as far as things are concerned. We are trying to still make our evacuation plans happen, though we have had a couple of realizations, being that those steam cores that we have, we can probably send them all at the very end and use things until then. So we have gone ahead and we've upgraded our steelworks so we can hopefully have enough to be able to do a few more levels. But either way, we have a... oh yes, we also have another infirmary being built. We're going to try and hopefully get on top of this illness crisis that we have going on in our city and can get our efficiency much better off than where it is currently. But either way, we have ourselves a new event, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Emergency shift refusal to work. Okay. A man assigned to an empty shift has refused to work. He said... Emergency shift, yeah. He said that he's already worn out and doesn't want to end up dead like the rest of him. 24 hours off, discontent will rise, or You know what? I think we can probably afford a little bit of discontent. Let's go ahead and rise slightly. You know what? We actually have an extra worker. No, we're going to let him rest. We'll minimize the impact there. Yeah, that's not terrible. Let's go ahead and see. So, who do we have available? We have... Oh, we found a prosthetic for one of our engineers. Well, that's fantastic. Question is, where do we want to put them? I think we should probably go ahead and maintain our medical abilities if possible. Actually, hang on a second. What is this? Up to 2 workers on this shift, 81% efficiency. Agitators, transplants, and medical post upgrade. Okay, so we're actually doing fairly decent, even just with a single engineer in all those places. But I guess we're going to go ahead and put them into that infirmary. Make sure that that's working as good as we can. So let's go ahead and... yeah, we'll just hold off. It's already free time. It's not going to change much for the workday. Yeah, that'll be as good as it can be. Now, we are working on our technology for faster outpost teams, which does also include our evacuation transports. Unfortunately, I don't think I read this early enough, just because the fact that it says outpost teams, I didn't really think about the evacuation. I hope that this will give us a guaranteed extra run, but I'm wondering whether it's going to be able to squeeze out a bonus second one as well. But for the 30 steel, it's still well and truly worth it, even if it is just for one extra ferrying journey. But hopefully we'll make that happen. We did go ahead and do an emergency shift on all of our workshops, as well as using the foreman, so that should hopefully give us the progression that we need. We need about 4 more hours and it will be finished. But again, that will just be as good as it can be. Alright, let's also go ahead and turn on the heater. We have excess heat at the moment, so that should be fine. If we can warm up that place, that should be nice. We have healthcare, insulation, and... oh my goodness, really? Is this outside of range of the generator? It doesn't count. Okay, that's kind of annoying. That's more than a little bit annoying. That's infuriating. That was the whole purpose of us putting it there. And we can't squeeze it in further until we send some more people away. We're just gonna have to let that be. Man, that was a foolish endeavor on my end. We should have put it here next to the other one. I should have thought about that, but it is what it is. You know what? We will go ahead and destroy that road, though. Make sure we have enough room for the next one. And then... yeah, and then I guess we'll just have to see how we go. That is quite disappointing. Alright, well, at least we're treating a fair few people. It looks like some of these are no longer running. Yeah, if we've got sick engineers, that's not exactly ideal. At least they're nice and warm, though. Is there anything else we can change while we're here? Workplaces. No, they're all fine. Yeah, it just looks like it is what it is. Although, you know what? Go ahead and turn on the heater for the propaganda center. That could be... Oh, actually, hang on a second. Is that a 24-hour a day? Yes, it is. All right, well, we will turn on the heater then. See if we can gain something there. Let's see. What's going on? 10 timber for more hope. Hang on a second. Have we... Oh, he's sick at the moment, so we can't issue any propaganda. But that's disappointing. Okay, six regular workers. Can we send them to some other job? Guessing the answer is going to be... Well, we're just going to reduce that by one more and make sure that we have the engineer working. Coal, probably not as important. We have a fair decent amount of it. You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these new workers and we're going to try and improve the situation of some of these guard stations. There we are. That should be fun. Actually, you know what? We'll reduce that by one. Increase that again. Oh no, maybe a second time? We want these up and running so we get some kind of benefit. Otherwise, yeah, who knows? Alright, but either way, that was our tech done, so that should cut down on our time there. So we'll see on the next launch. Now comes the question, what do we want to go for? Well, I think we're still struggling for steel, so I think this automaton integration could be nice. We already have some benefits going on, but yeah, here we are. So that would give us a whole stack of extra. Bring that up to 94% when we have the foreman up and running. That's not bad. So yeah, I think we're going to get paid back plenty of dividends through doing that. So let's go ahead and get that done. So that'll cost us 40 timber and some steel. Honestly, the timber is a non-issue at this point. I think, what else could we do? What would our next thing be? Prostheses a little bit faster, that may be okay. We do have, we don't need streamlined automatons. That's not really worth doing. We could, in theory, create another automaton just so we have steel being produced all day and night. We could also then go for maybe a gathering post insulation. That wouldn't be terrible. Keep everybody a bit warmer. And then what else could we do? Well, we could upgrade the steam coal mine. We do have one steam core because, again, we're going to demolish all of these steam core, the buildings right at the very end. So that will give us more coal in the meantime. That could be all right. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe insulation. Oh yeah, infirmary checklist, that would also be quite nice. More food as well. Okay, yeah, I think we might do some of those things over towards the health, food, and shelter. But either way, that is for us to deal with when we have time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep time ticking. Yeah, 1,500 wood, that's pretty decent. We're still adequately staffed, so we're not going to be suffering when the next issue arises. All of which is guaranteed. Again, with the adequate staff, nothing is better, but nothing's worse when something goes wrong. So, yeah, it's just a matter of waiting. We still have our scouts, which we have out here with the explorers. We're going to go ahead and just double check again. It does appear that nothing else has happened. No one has been discovered. There is no other location. I'm kind of hoping that there is going to be something for the future, because, again, we cannot evacuate the entire city. There are too many people, so it is a problem, but it is what it is. Oh, and oh dear. We need the extra rations over here. I forgot we needed to do that straight away. Can we... Got a couple of workers there. Let's dismantle... well, sorry. Let's no longer staff over there. Staff over here, and let's go for extra rations. Again, these efficiency boosts are going to be quite important if we're going to make everything that we can. What have we got here. We do have agitators. That's also helping. It's also fully staffed. Transplants, double rations for the sick. Yeah, 75%. That's still better than all of the others. Yeah, it's just going to be what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Also, too, I guess we are missing out on the agitator as well. May need to fix something up there, but it is going to be what it is. Alright, so I was kind of hoping that we are going to have another temperature rise, but I guess we do not get that luxury. Let's instead see what kind of trouble is brewing. The evacuation, desperate escape. Okay, so with the mood in the city so low, people are desperate to flee for the dreadnought before it is full. Some of them have raided the stockpiles, stealing 43 food rations, 294 wood to equip themselves for the journey. Should we stop them from leaving? People may get hurt. Oh, we don't have... Discontent is too high or hope is too low. Well, that's absolute garbage. People will get badly hurt. Some may die. Some of us are going to die anyway, but I don't really want us to have this happen again. Yeah, discontent will rise greatly. That's not fantastic. Hope will fall greatly. Again, we cannot afford. And the dreadnought's sort of over capacity for what we already need. So I think we're just going to have to be the bad guys and say, no, we're going to... Again, we've tried to stop using... to not use lethal force. But if we don't put our foot down, we're going to find ourselves in trouble. So I think what we need to do... yeah, discontent is too high or hope is too low. I'm going to assume hope is too low because we're under half. So we've got a threshold that we want to stay at before this happens again. Well, let's see, how many of them are there? 43 food rations. I'm guessing there's at least, what, 20 of them there? We're going to use lethal force. I hate to do it. I really don't want to go down this path, but if they go, we're dooming everybody. And as much as I hate... Yeah, so all the people that we've already saved by sending to the dreadnought, they'll die if we don't get them what they need. Not to mention, yeah, the city stops functioning, so no one will survive. So I guess this is the lesser... Oh, well, I don't even know if that's even the case. We're going to go down this path. We tried it last time. Maybe this will put a stop to the evacuation. 14 people became gravely ill. 3 people were killed and 3 people died. Okay, so that's 6 people lost. That's very sad, but there's not much we can do about that. There is not much we can do about that at all. Alright, we also have an outpost team, don't we? 800 coal per day. I hadn't considered that. And, oh, would you look at that? Our balance is incredibly even right about now. Okay, well... Oh well, nothing much can be done. Nothing much can be done, but at least we're in the positive, so I suppose that's good. Alright, there goes our next tech for the automaton integration. That will improve our output dramatically. Yeah, that's an extra 2 per hour. That's an extra, almost an extra, yeah, that'll be an extra 50 per day. That's not bad at all. We really need that steel. So in fact, you know what? We're going to make sure we don't cap out. We need to find one of these. Here we go. There's a resource depot over there. That's set to steel. That's set to food rations. I think we're not going to have too many excess food rations anymore. We're going to go back to coal. Oh, sorry, not to coal. Over to steel. Make sure that we can generate a good amount there. And then I think... we might change that to steel as well, just on the off chance. Yeah, there's going to be a pity. Oh, darn, and I accidentally let some time run by. That's not good. We need things. Now, the question is, do we need to go for food? Food could be useful. We still need to send a minimum of, yeah, essentially 1,200 meals over the next couple of days. I think we may be able to reach that, but it will be very short on our time. Actually, I think that's what we'll do. Maybe we go for the better food generation. And then guarantee that we'll have enough food And then from there, we'll deal with things. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best thing to do. I really want to get that infirmary checklist, but again, if we can get this researched before tonight's missions, we should be fine. So yeah, I just want to solidify that we have that where we are. Now the question is, I also forgot to check. We lost a couple of men. One of them needs to be at the Advanced Steelworks. I think we should... well, first of all, we can send a worker there. That'll be fine. That coal generation, that's not... oh, we did lose one from either one of those. Now, I'm pretty sure the, what are they? The soup kitchens, they're doing pretty good. I think we have some amputees helping out, so that's why we've got as good efficiency as we do. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that kitchen helpers, there we are, plus 7%. That's not bad. And then I guess we go, oh, you know what? We'll drop this by 1. Wait, no. We'll drop this one by 1. And this one by 1 as well. And that will mean that we should be able to... yeah, there we go. We'll get both of those gathering posts up and running. So that should help us out with our coal a little bit as well. Yeah, there we are. Just increase our margin of error by a slight amount. Yeah, losing those people certainly hurt, but it's all we can do. Tech's going to take us another couple of hours, so in another minute, there we go, another evacuation transport is out. We do have enough room for, yeah, we need 200 people for this optional. 200 people, that means 4 more journeys, whereas we certainly have enough to do at least 1 or 2 without anybody, so I think we're going to try and maintain that. We'll send out a couple of food rations, and then I think we just need to send a steel. I think that's going to be the big thing. So let's head over to our provisions. We should have, what's that? That'll be, what is it, 2 to 5. So that'll be 180 if we doubled it, and 270. So we could effectively send all of our food, maybe bar a handful. Yeah, we'll just keep it on a nice round. Oh, do we know what? We'll send a 7, so we round that out to a more even number. And then coal-wise, we don't need any more coal, but we've got enough. We need to send steel. We'll send everything that we've got there. Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. Yeah, that's 574. That brings us to... what will that take us to? Just shy of 800, so we'll need another 700 next time round. Yeah, and another steam core as well. But you know what? I don't think we... we could possibly send that steam core, or we could try and increase our coal mine. That would mean we could probably get rid of a few workers from these coal thumpers and whatever have you. Yeah, that may be the way that we go. Anybody else? I don't think we need to send any of our workers at this stage. We have a couple of extras thanks to prosthetics. Keep that up and running. Let's just check. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright. We'll just send all that we have. We'll keep that steam core. And then from there, so that'll be enough for this layer here. And then we'll need another 6 steam cores in the long run. But I think that'll be fine. We should be able to dismantle... what's that? Advanced Steelworks don't take any? Oh. Okay, so that'll be the coal mine. That'll give us 1. The infirmaries, that'll be 2 and 3. Then we would have 4 and 5. Is there anywhere else that has a steam core that I'm not realizing? Oh, the factory. The factory also takes 1. So we will have enough steam cores to get everything running afterwards. Okay, so that's fine. But that is important math to know. People-wise, I don't think we're going to be sending anybody. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could send... We are getting some workers back as this goes. Maybe we do reduce the number of people around. Just so we are no longer... cutting down on some of the food. We may not get some of the same benefits, but what do the guard stations do again? Almost all of our people live near, lowers discontent and restores hope. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe that's more important than I'm giving it credit for. Yeah, you know what? We're going to send this with no more people. That'll be fine. It just is what it is. Yeah, only engineers and workers. That's what we want. All the children are sent. We've sent all of our steel. Yeah, we should be all good, and we no longer need to send coal. So let's go ahead and send the transport. And this now takes us 20 hours. Okay, so I guess, of course. Yeah, no, I think we only managed to squeeze out one extra expedition between now and the end. Oh well, at least every little bit does help. Alright, the evacuation, Dreadnought fueled. So we've filled the Dreadnought with coal. From now on, we can start it when you give the order. We can raise its capacity by converting decks to cabins and send more people and food rations. But people are getting more anxious by the day. Some may try to get to the Dreadnought without permission. This might endanger the evacuation. If we don't have enough cabins and food for everyone, we'll suffer from illness and starvation during our journey. We must decide when to launch the Dreadnought to safely evacuate those on board. Okay. Yes, so, yeah, at the moment we're dead on the end of deck number 3. So, everything else is going to come down to our steel generation and how much we can do. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that is as best we could ask for. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed about that steelworks. Had I have, for some reason I thought they took steam cores. I can't believe I never upgraded the other one earlier. That was an absolute epic fail on my end of play, but hey, it is what it is, and we have no choice but to continue on forwards. So let's make sure that we have other things at least slightly better off. That coal generation, that's not going to be terrible, I think. That's got 10. Let's go. Yeah, that should be somewhat okay, I guess. Actually, no, we could probably take that down a notch. Send one over there. And then let's go ahead and see if we can improve these guard stations. We need to impact as many people as possible. If we can keep people healthy and happy, that's going to be a big improvement for us. That's what, 3 houses? This one's certainly the priority then. Yeah, hopefully we can keep on top of things. Hopefully. Alright, well, it is what it is. We're just going to have to see how things go. Food, we're certainly making enough of that, so that's not too bad. We have a couple of extra workers available. Let's just make sure we still have more prosthetics being queued up. That's good. Let's go. Where were we? We're over here. Yeah, need to make sure that's up. Oh, hang on a second. 2 people need... 2 people need to be over here for extra food generation for tonight. That's going to be important. Yeah, that is probably far more important than other things. And all of these are well manned, so there's not much else we can do. Let's see, what else have we got? As we burn through some of this timber, we should be able to go ahead and change some of these, or maybe even destroy them. That would be 15 steel. We have... How many homes have we got? Let's just double check. Housing wise... Oh no, because of those people who were wounded, we could probably destroy a single home. which we will probably end up doing. I'm thinking maybe one of these ones. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst. Food rations are being given. Oh, we could actually send some more there. Hang on a second. How are our patients? 6 hours going to treatment. You know what? If they're already open, we may as well make the most out of it. See if we can fix up the situation. Now, what else have we got? No one's there. It's there. And then, yeah. We have sick engineers. That's where our trouble is coming by. We're not able to heal up enough people quick enough. You know what? We're actually going to reduce this by 1. We're going to send one over to one of these others instead. See that hopefully we could get a little bit of extra work out of them. What about here? Can we reduce this by 1 more? Hoping we can. Okay, at least that is up and running. And darn it, was that right as another emergency shift? Food for overtime. Okay, so people are becoming less and less committed to their work. Perhaps we should give them extra rations while they're sweating blood on emergency shifts. Cost extra food. I think we should have more than enough. Yes, we will go ahead and we will say they can. That does give us back a little bit of hope. That is nice. That should help us out. Coal seems to be right on the... Yeah, right on the precipice. We're only got a difference of 200 coal per day, so... Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Let's check our storage capacity. Yeah, we've got another 200 there. Not that we're generating more. Steel storage is going to be a big one. Food. Let's check it out. Yeah, we can probably go ahead and switch one of these. Maybe even destroy it. Yeah, okay, so food rations. We definitely don't need as many So let's go ahead and where are you? Food rations, yes. Let's go ahead and change you. Let's switch you over towards we'll make you coal just in case, because again, when this thing shuts down, we're not going to be burning any coal, so we definitely want a little bit of headroom for when that does occur. Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to get through all of this. We're definitely going for the infirmary checklists next. We need to get on top of this sickness. It's becoming quite the issue. So there we go. That's that done. Infirmary checklist, absolutely. Get that done. How are we doing? We still need another worker over there. Anything else? Yeah, automaton, you're working at essentially 100% 24/7. That is phenomenal. Absolute brilliant generation there. Let's go ahead and make sure food is also sorted. And then... yeah, I don't think we have much else. We're just going to go ahead and try and send some workers to this one. That is actually nice and toasty, comfortable. Yep, no issues of them getting sick. So once they're healed, they'll definitely not end up in our infirmary again. Still limited with our engineers. I think we'll go ahead and drop that 1 more. Still adequately staffed. Just trying to make sure that we're not overexerting ourselves. Let's go. Keep that on. How are our workers feeling? There's no sign as to their health. Absent is 1. One of them's going to treatment. Okay, well... It's a bit of a pickle, but it's where we are. Alright, well... There goes another work day. Unfortunately, we've used up that emergency shift here in these workshops. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, right. We'll turn on that the heater over there just for now. You know what? We can't afford you getting sick either. Hang on a second. So we have 1 in there. 2, 3. Okay, so we do only have the 3. That's fine. For a second then I thought we had a 4th building, and I thought we had taken that down, but apparently not. A little bit of progress on this over the next hour. Oh, there we go. That's over. Well, that was nice while we tried. It's nice. Alright, and then... yeah, we'll gain another worker in a minute. That should be fine. Yeah, all of our hunters' hangars are generating food. Yeah, a little bit short on full efficiency, but I guess that's just a simple case of people being sick. Can't do much about that. Cannot do much about that at all. Alright, well, it does seem that in the next 7 hours we're about to be able to send another transport. That'll mean, yeah, we'll send out all of that steel. We can go... food rations are where they are. They're just going to have to stay as they are. Oh, that one is shorter person. Let's bring that back. And then, is that the same here? Yeah, there we go. See that we can get everything that we can. And there is the malfunction that we've been waiting for. Oh, man. The sickness is just so annoying. We cannot turn this off. You know what? Let's raise some hope. We need some propaganda right now. Let's go. What else is there? Where are all of our engineers? Oh, well, they're elsewhere. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and see what this event is. Alright, the generator malfunction. Sir, a serious fault has shut down the generator and caused the stress to start rising again. The mood among our people is verging on panic. Many talk openly about leaving their posts and making for the dreadnought. The damage will be even harder to fix. Even though the repair station was adequately staffed, the repairs may take us some time. Okay, so hope falls greatly. You have to fix the generator before it blows up from rising stress. Who would have thunk it? Alright, well, let's go ahead and spend some food and gain some extra efficiency. That brings us up over 100%. That is excellent. Stress is increasing. That is no surprises there. I'd be guessing the next time around we will probably end up with another issue. So yeah, we still have the range of all heat zones is limited to 90% from a previous one, and I'm wondering if it bounces between stress levels and a new modifier. But either way, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and cut down our efficiency there a bit. 2 from here should be fine. 2 from there. So we'll take 6 overall. We'll send them all on in. That cuts us down to 14, yeah, 15 hours something. We could go ahead and use some of our timber. That would use up a bit of our steel. That is a good question. Do we want to spend our steel on a repair? 10%, that would give us a pretty decent boost to our speed. Question is, how long is this going to generate for? Normally I think it takes about a day or so for it to go all the way up. So we're just going to save the resources for now. I don't know whether that's the best idea, but it's the idea we're running with. Yeah, it is the best we've got. Alright, now we still need to send another 900 meals to the dreadnought. That's going to be a little bit difficult. We don't really have many spare right now, but we will have more food soon, so I guess that's not the end of the world. We could just send the 40 odd that we've got. Yeah, I think we're going to try and send as much steel as that we can. We need to make progress. We'll certainly have more steel by the time that this prosthetic finishes. Yeah. It's gonna have to be what it is. Oh, and I just realized the time. Well, that is my bad. But either way, we're gonna come back and figure out the rest of this crisis as things continue. But hopefully you will join me there, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.